Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 19th of April. If you're coming to this reading and not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But April, hello. Christina, hello. V-Love, hello. JR, Raven, hello. Dad, hello. Jackie, hello. Rebecca, hello. It looks like a full house tonight, so welcome to everybody else I can't see. And we are going to get started, like I said, in a few minutes. Until then, I'm going to answer some questions. I look very dark at the moment. You know what the problem is? Is that there's not much I can do about that at this time. So, sorry, but it's going to be tonight. It's going to be an after dark reading. Let's put it that way. So that's that. Stacy, hello. Anne, hello. Ellie, hello. And Rosa, hello. Sabrina. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thelma, hello. And V-Love, hello. All right. We are going to answer some questions, and then we'll get started. So, Purple Magnol, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I got drunk last night. Any advice with people? Three of Swords, Page of Swords. I feel like this is saying don't look too much into it, is what I would say. So, I feel like I'm not really sure exactly what you're asking, but I would say don't read too much into the situation with those cards. Kelly, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Did Elle want to say anything to me when I said goodbye? I would say no. Seven of Wands is like playing cards close to the chest, is what I feel like saying. So I feel like they are kind of like not being as open as they could be at this time. So, but I would say like no with this card. Kelly, again, thank you. You say, will you ever contact me again? I would say yes. Six of Cups to me just would be a yes. So I feel like saying yes to you. J Moss, hello. Thank you for the super chat. J Moss says, do a collective at the end for everyone here and all new subscribers on hanging in there during the quarantine. Thank you. Thank you, J Moss. We will definitely be doing a collective right after the pick a card tonight, everybody, so make sure to stay. Thank you to J Moss, of course. Alban, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I saw heart. I'm not sure if you're saying heart lock or heart locket. On my dream. What does this mean? Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like it could mean there's like an offer coming in for you soon. I actually really like this for you, Alban. So I feel like this is good. That looks pretty good, is what I'd say there. Hold on one second, people. I feel like I can fix this just a little bit better. So that's a little bit better. There we go. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the coming week. You have the Ten of Swords here. Wanting to escape. Everybody had this in the weekly reading. Everybody had this Ten of Swords. So I feel like this could just be kind of like just wanting to escape prison, like the prison that we're in right now. And strength, just patience and being strong. So, like, just another week that we've been experiencing so far. Pretty straightforward. Ruby, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what's coming in for me, please, and thank you. You have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Like, this is like true independence is what I'd say to you, Ruby. But it's like you feeling good on your own, with the Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. A lot of people, this came up quite a bit this week as well. I've done over half the readings for next week, and a lot of people have been getting just very similar independent energy. It makes sense. It's like we have this quarantine thing, and it's like we're all learning how to be independent. So I feel like just people are learning how to be independent. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that this happened. Like, I keep talking about this, like Chiron and Aries. Chiron and Aries is literally healing independence, learning to be alone. So, so it's like, I feel like that's what's going on for everybody. But Nine of Pentacles, really good. Like, learning what energy is important for you to keep to yourself and what energy is good for you to give to other people. So, love it. Rosa, you say, will my lawsuit come out in my favor? Eight of Swords, Four of Wands. I would say yes. The Eight of Swords just delays in general, Rosa. But Four of Wands is like a victory, freedom. It is a card. It's not really a card of success, but it's a celebration. So I would say yes to you for sure. Honey York, let me see if I can find your question. Love cards, please. You have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you've had this with me before. King of Swords. Yeah, it could be like someone very mature coming in for you. Three of Pentacles is like finding someone that wants to work on a team. I said, like, the North Node is leaving Cancer. And I said that actually the North Node might be out of Cancer, but at this point. But with the North Node being in Cancer in the first place, it basically represents the fact that we could all be. It is still in Cancer as of this time, but it could represent the fact that we have like a stronger desire to be with someone who wants to work on a team. Like there's more of a like a teamwork side of things to the relationship. I feel like if people who are in relationships where there is no teamwork, those relationships, there have probably been like a lot of divorces or separations because of the North Node in Cancer. North Node has nothing to do with love until it does. And when it's in Cancer, to me, it does. So, that's what we're experiencing here, but definitely love. Michelle, hello, thank you. Or Michael, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is a connection I'm in good for me? Emperor, Ace of Swords. I would say yes. I mean, these are good cards. Emperor is like maybe a little stiff. So like maybe the relationship is a little bit too stiff. Maybe things need to kind of like loosen up a little bit. But Ace of Swords, victory. Good things coming in. I would say if I was being super super picky about these cards, Ace of Swords would say maybe there needs to be more communication. Maybe there are some obstacles that need to be overcome. But again, with communication, they could be overcome. So that's what I'd say there. San, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for upcoming week, please. Last week was horrible. Sorry to hear that. And you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I would say don't give up. To me, this would be like minor improvements, really. King of Wands is kind of like a card of self-determination. It's like we have the choice of like how things go, so it kind of like is like saying what you choose to focus on what you'll get. Nine of Wands says don't give up, but Nine of Wands definitely being having been beaten up in the past, but it's like you're coming to the end of the difficulties. So I would say improvements overall. Sorry for that, everybody. Renate, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. Thank you. You say, hope your week is awesome. It has been awesome. You have the Ace of Cups and the Two Cups. Look at this. Every single time I read for you, you have these amazing love cards. I feel like every single time. Ace of Cups could be like a love offer or love coming in for you. Could also just be you being very happy. Two Cups, love offer, perfect match. I feel like, whenever love enters into your life, I feel like it could be like the person that you marry with these cards, or if you're in a relationship, it could be the person that you're going to marry. But yeah, definitely very good cards for you, so I like it. Miss Ba, hello. You have the Knight of Wands and the Moon. I feel like saying don't give up on this Knight of Wands. Not really what the Knight of Wands means is what I'd say there, but it is kind of like that is what's popping into my head is don't give up. So I feel like you need to keep pushing with this card. The Moon kind of like facing fears. I do feel like there's, to me, the Knight of Wands could be just certain experiences that you are having at this time, but it's saying that these experiences are so that you can learn how to face certain fears that you have, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I feel for you. Alex, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Love cards for the rest of the month, please. Amazing. Love it. Very attractive at this time. The Star, a Wish, Four Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of love available to you is what I would say. The Empress says you're very attractive at this time. It is a card of improvements as well to me, because to me the Empress is like going from winter to spring. It just says that there are improvements coming in for you. It's like you're coming out of the cold. The Star, wishes coming in for you. It could also be you. Again, both these cards could represent getting a lot of attention. The Star is like you shining your inner light, getting a lot of attention. And the Four of Cups is like accepting an offer. So I feel like there could be offers coming in for you there. I love it. Andrea, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, how does Chris feel about me? Good. Four Swords, like delayed, probably because of the virus, but the Sun, Sun is like celebration, happiness. Definitely paying attention to you. So I feel like they feel very happy about you and possibly wanting a relationship if that's what you want. Andrea, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what are ours intentions for the hangout? Eight of Wands. Yeah, it could be like friendship is what I'd say here. Even with the lovers doesn't necessarily mean love is what I'd say to you, Andrea. It could just be, friendship and things like that. So, I feel like this is pretty good. These are good cards is what I'd say there. Yeah, my five babies. Yeah, we tried to get you to type in your question. Feel free to type in your question down below. I'll be happy to answer it. If it doesn't show up, you might have to change. YouTube blocks certain words. I have no control over it, so you might have to change the words. But feel free to type your question in down below. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Feel free to type your question in down below, honey. You say, it is man I'm friends with that wants to date but not call it a relationship, the one who's going to be the one, or is he a waste of time? I mean, well, honey work, to me, that is a waste of time in the first place. It's like you either you commit or you don't, plain and simple. To me, I totally understand. Like, I understand why certain people are like that. You know what I mean? But he is directly telling you what his intentions are. So I would say no. The world to me is like a card of dating. So I feel like you'll be dating other people. Tana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say advice from the universe, please. You have the King of Pentacles here and the Knight of Swords. This is like some sort of routine change is what I'd say to you, Tana. The Knight of Swords is like, like a daily routine change. The King of Pentacles is something permanent, like a permanent change that you are making in your life, but probably something that will lead to more success. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you here as well, but I feel like it could be an earth sign, like someone who's going to be charging into your life in the future. But it's like, just I feel like saying not yet, which is a very weird thing to say, but I just feel like saying not yet. But other than that, I feel like this is you just kind of like creating more financial independence with that the King of Pentacles is what I should say there. But that's that. Honey Orc, yeah, I mean, to me, I definitely say waste of time. I mean, to me, it's like either want to or you don't. It's just that simple. So that's that. All right. Welcome everybody that's jumping in here, by the way. We're going to get started in probably like 3 minutes or so, and I will be going in order as always. If I don't go in order, then we have problems. So we're not going to do that. That's for sure. Miss D Fit, hello, by the way. It's the new Deja. I love it. I've been seeing your videos pop up on Instagram, so hello. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. That's that. Okay. Jesse, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Say that while I'm looking at a Scorpio. Yeah, I will try. Shauna, hello. All right. Sandy Rose, welcome. Thank you for being here. My 5 babies, let me know if you've tried to type in your question. It's not showing up. So, like I said, if you have any words in there that have to do with like money, loans, anything like that, I would just put spaces, or like try to put spaces between the words. And usually, but not always, usually that kind of like fixes the problem. Or it usually allows you to type in the question, whatever it is. But let me just check one thing real quick before we get started here. And let's just change that. Vanessa, hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's go like this. There we go. All right. That's why it wouldn't post. But my 5 babies, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my personal injury case settlement be in my favor? I would say yes right away. I would say yes. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like just says luck is on your side. It is a card of karma as well. So, but it kind of like says karma is turning in your favor. The High Priestess is just probably delays, But yeah, I would say yes here. Magician, yeah. So yes is what I'd say to you. For sure. But all right, let's get this show on the road here, people. Let's get started. Tonight I'm using a new deck. We are going to use this deck right here, the Light Seers Tarot, and we're also going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle as well. So that's what we'll be using tonight. But let's get this show going here for you, Aries. This is already a shuffled deck, by the way. It's already been, both of the decks have been shuffled quite a bit. So let's see here, Aries, what we have going on for you. Aries, you have the Buy the Book card. I feel like there is success coming in for you here with these cards. But again, I would go by the book with this card. This is like a card of established belief or established knowledge, things that work for a reason. So I feel like this is saying, like, if you're starting a business, follow it to a T, like do it by the book, and that will lead to the most success. For a lot of you, I feel like there's like just an easy path set in front of you. It's really weird. You have these 2 path cards, 6 Wands, success, good news, and you have the 10 of Wands, which is not really a card of a path, but on this deck, there is a path going. It's like, they are coming to the end of of a long journey. I always say that with the 10 of Wands, right? I always say that the 10 of Wands to me represents kind of like exhaustion after coming to the end of a very long journey. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are coming to the end of a long journey. But to me, this is saying that it's just kind of like saying one foot in front of the other for you, Aries. And I also feel like it's saying that there's a certain way that things are done. And I feel like it's saying do things by the book. Same thing in love as well with that card. Next, you have the Six of Wands here. Definitely a card of success. I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you here, Aries, especially if you like work in a field or if you work in like a business that requires attention. For others in love, I feel like this could be you getting a lot of attention as well. So if you're looking for love, I feel like this is pretty good. But in a lot of ways, I feel like you could be almost winning something with this card. If you're not like winning something, then I would say here that this could say that you are just being successful at something that you're trying to have in your life. So I feel like if you're trying to find love, this could be love. I'm also getting communication here for you, Aries. But I feel like it's communication that you have been waiting for. So if you've been hoping for love, I feel like this could be a communication that you have been waiting for coming in for you. And yeah, I feel like that will be good. Next, you have the Ten of Wands. Again, I feel like this communication almost releases a burden. Again, this person is coming to the end of a very long journey. It's like they've been waiting for something for a very long time. So it's like they've been waiting to complete their journey. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been waiting to complete your journey, or it's like you've been trying to get to a certain place. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that the journey will continue for you, Aries. It's like, but I do feel like you are kind of reaching a milestone in your life, where you are kind of reaching some sort of like milestone achievement in your life. So it's like maybe you think the journey is not ending, but it's like you are kind of reaching some sort of goal or some sort of achievement is what I feel for you. So love it. That looks really good there, Aries. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. Taurus people. Taurus, you have the To the Sea card. I feel like your cards are saying your message is very simple tonight, Taurus. I feel like your cards are saying like allow yourself to be like allow your inner guidance to guide you at this time. I feel like you could be feeling like a very strong inner pull or very strong inner calling to do something, and I feel like that should be your guidance system. I feel like that's what you should allow to direct you in your life. So I feel like you need to almost trust your inner guidance here. I also feel like this could be saying to follow your emotions. I don't really remember who it was. I think it was Aries for next week's weekly readings. I think it was Aries. But there was like a major message of needing to kind of like just allow your feelings to guide you. It's like basically if something feels good, do it. If something doesn't feel good, don't do it. And I feel like this is saying just allow your feelings to guide you at this time. Next, you have the Nine of Wands. I always say, to me, the Nine of Wands is a card of experimentation. So it could be like, but it can also kind of represent like reassessing things or just assessing like what you are doing. So you could be like trying something. Maybe it doesn't feel good with that To the Sea card. So then it's like you go back to the beginning and start over and keep doing things until something feels right. This could be in love. This could be in business and work. It could be in a hobby that you're doing. It could be in everything. It could be in a workout. It's like I always say, it's like, I always see people running, right? And for the past like 4 years, I've lived on paths where people run, right, on these paths. And it's like, I would say 97% of the people that run by me, they always look like they're about to drop dead every single time. They're breathing heavy. Their face looks miserable, all this other shit. I'm like, you don't have to run to lose weight. There's no reason to do it. If it hurts, if you don't like it, don't do it. There's no reason to do it. So, like I said, this could be in any area of your life. I feel like it's saying that if something doesn't feel good, don't do it. If something does feel good, then it's probably right for you, plain and simple. Hermit, your body, you know what to do from on the inside with the Hermit. The Hermit is kind of like a card of facing your shadow, but it's kind of like finding your inner light or your inner guidance on the inside, and it's kind of like finding your inner truth. And so I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. For others, for some reason, I do feel like this could be a Virgo coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like this could be a Virgo. It could also just be a lot of, some of you could be dealing with someone who has a lot of Virgo in their chart. But I do feel like this could be a Virgo coming in for you in love. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. So thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Gemini, you have the To Be Fair card. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Libra. You had Libra in your weekly reading as well, Gemini. So, and I did your weekly reading today. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Libra. For others, I feel like this is saying, like, I feel like something is not fair, but in a good way. I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that you are getting, it's like maybe you are being overcompensated for something. I don't feel like this is money, but I feel like it's almost like something too good is happening for you with this card, but I wouldn't question it. I feel like this is saying that you should accept it, whatever you are being like overcompensated for. So I feel like that would be good. For others, I just feel like this is like an obvious choice that's coming into your life. So it could be in like work or business. It's like maybe you have two choices. I feel like one of them is the obvious choice. This just says go with the obvious choice. Same thing in love. It's like I feel like someone is just significantly better than the other person. So if you're trying to choose between two people, same thing. Next, you have the Star card. I feel like this card is talking about shining your inner light here, Gemini. So I feel like for some of you, the star is kind of like a card of us becoming the star. It can literally be a card of fame and fortune, but it can also say that the light from the star comes from us and we need to shine that light. So it kind of says maybe we have some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability that we need to show off, or maybe we have done something that we need to show off as well. So it's like maybe we have accomplished something and we need to share it with the world. So I feel like some of you do need to share it, share something with this card. It's like I feel like you're putting something out here. For others, I just feel like it could be, again, resting, relaxing. A lot of people are doing this right now. To me, it's a really good time for like recovery. It's a good time for renewal. It's a good time for kind of recharging the batteries. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. Next, you have the Queen of Wands here. I do feel like some of you need to kind of stick up for yourself with this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to me is always like the card of needing to be bold and assertive at work, and not in a negative way, not in an overly aggressive way, but just standing up for yourself in a good way. So I feel like some of you should be standing up for yourself with this card. I also feel like some of you could be seeing omens. Like I feel like you could be seeing signs that things are working out. Again, the Queen of Wands is my card of like seeing some signs that something is working out for you, or seeing signs that something is going to move in your favor. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be something kind of like going your way. But I feel like you're getting some clues beforehand. I do feel like a lot of you should be paying attention to your dreams with this card, repeating numbers, anything that you would consider a sign. I feel like could be kind of very important for you with this card. It's also a card of comfort in certain ways. So again, like I said with the star, it might be a good week for you to just like chill out, recover, kind of renew your energy, do whatever helps you do that. Could be meditation for some of you, but it could be activity for others. So whatever helps you recharge is what I'd be doing here, Gemini. Love it. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. What is going on for you? Cancer, you have the Serendipity card. To me, this is a card of luck, so I feel like there could be a lot of luck coming in for you here. To me, this is also a card of like allowing the energy to take you where you're going. Again, a lot of this energy this week in the weekly readings. A lot of the weekly readings were kind of like saying, allow yourself to be guided by just impulse and kind of like your feelings, but also your random kind of thoughts throughout the day. It's like maybe you have a random inspiration to go for a walk. I feel like this is saying allow the wind to blow you, because that's probably where the most success is going to come this week. And again, it came up for a couple different signs that just kind of like following those random impulses that we have throughout the day and not judging them would probably be best. Again, maybe you're thinking, oh, I should watch this movie instead of working. And I feel like for some of you, it's like this is saying watch the movie. You could be having these impulses for a reason. It's like maybe the movie provides an answer for something else, right? So I feel like you could be having like very random, very spontaneous feelings this whole entire week, not just tomorrow. And I feel like you should listen to those like random impulses. I feel like they're kind of like guiding you towards something. Next, you have the Page of Cups. For some reason, I feel like this is future love coming in for you here, Cancer. I do feel like it could be a water sign coming in for you here with the Page of Cups, of course. But I feel like this could be a new relationship that is forming, is what I feel like saying. So I feel like this could just be new love coming in for you here. I feel like it's something that you attracted. You have the Magician here as well. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be love. For others, I feel like this is kind of like some sort of, I almost feel like saying miracle coming in for you here, Cancer. Like, is it really a miracle? Maybe for some of you, but I feel like for some of you, it's just like some sort of, kind of like good thing that you've been hoping to have happen in your life. So I feel like there's just like good news or something good happening with this card. And finally, you have the Magician. Like I said, I feel like your kind of powers of manifestation are very on point at this time. I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to get the things that you want. But in a lot of ways, I feel like you're seeing that you have to like give energy to get energy. So I feel there is some sort of like, it's like you're creating more of a flow with these cards so that you can attract something into your life. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of like use the flow of the energy or the universe to get what you want. Same thing with like if you want money, same thing. I always tell people it's like, the worst way to attract money into your life is to save money. I know that sounds weird, but it's like when you save money, then you're preventing the flow. Same thing in love as well. It's like if you're limiting yourself to an ex, it's like that's all you're going to get. So I always tell people it's like, picture the best possible person you possibly have and try to attract that into your life because you'll probably get something really, really good. So I feel like you're kind of in the flow, and I feel like you are attracting things you want here, Cancer. So love it, Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see here. Leo. Let's see. Leo, you have the Truth Be Told card. I feel like for some of you, this is just you being honest with yourself with these cards here, because I feel like some of you are kind of watching, or you're more in control of your emotions with these cards that are showing up. And I feel like this is saying that you are opening up to a truth in your life. And I feel like this will be leading to a lot of success for you with this Truth Be Told card. I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that you need to kind of like live your truth as well. So I feel like if like something doesn't fit your truth, then I feel like you need to get rid of it. Maybe it's like a job that sucks, and I feel like it's not your truth. So I feel like you need to get something else or find something different. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you're in a relationship that doesn't kind of fill you with happiness or is not your truth. Again, I feel like holding on to it is going to be a lot worse than just letting it go. So I feel like in a lot of ways this is saying it's like you have the wisdom. I feel like you know the right answer, but I feel like you're just doing it is a whole other story with that card. Next, you have the Chariot. So victory coming in for you here, Cancer. I definitely feel like some sort of win or some sort of victory. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying you're taking control of your emotions, which is probably going to help you manifest things that you want in your life. So, in a lot of ways, to me, again, speaking of manifestation, like us trying to attract things into our lives, it's like we have to use our emotions or positive emotion to attract the things we want. So I feel like this is saying you're just taking control of your emotions. For others, definitely moving. Leo, you always get moving. You've been getting moving cards for, I don't know, like 8 months at least in my readings. So I feel like a lot of you could be moving. It doesn't have to be right now. It could be at some point in the future. And I feel like if you are moving, though, I feel like there are probably like additional benefits to moving, and this could be like more money. Maybe you get a job that pays you more money, but maybe also you get a job where it's like it costs less to live where you're moving, so it's like a win-win type of situation. And the Chariot to me is just a win-win. That's what I feel for you also. I just feel like saying win-win here, Leo, so I like that. Next, you have the King of Cups. Again, it could be a water sign coming in for you. I did your reading here, Leo, by the way, today. I did your weekly reading for next week, and you had, not this card, but I think you had the Page of Cups or the Queen of Cups. I can't remember which one, but you had one of the Cups cards. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. Could be a water sign coming in for you as well. So I do feel like there could be a water sign coming in for you in love if you're looking for love. And I feel like it would be really good. For others, if you're not looking for love, I just feel like this could just be you being very in control of your emotions. Again, King of Cups to me is kind of like a warning card. It says don't get lost, don't drown in your emotions. But at the same time, it is a card that says if you do control your emotions, you can attract a lot of great things into your life with this card. So I feel like you could be attracting like a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, but through positive emotion. So I feel like your emotions are kind of like a direct reflection of what you're achieving and what you're getting in life there, Leo. But love it, Leo. So thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the time to go card. I feel like it's time to let go of something. I feel like it's time to step through a new portal here with this card. I feel like it's time for a new beginning for you here, Virgo. This card is a 9, and 9s can kind of represent an ending as well. A lot of people think of 10s as an ending, but it's like Tibetan Buddhists, for example, consider 9 to be the end. They consider 10 to be 1, so like a new beginning, basically. And they consider 9 to be the end, or they consider 9s to be death, so I feel like a lot of you are kind of like going through a death or going through a transformation with this time to go card. I feel like things have been very confusing, very foggy for a very long time for you, Virgo, but I do feel like things are about to clear up with all of these cards. Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like Eight of Pentacles to me is like material success on the horizon. To me, it's a very beneficial card. To me, it's very good for money, and it's very good for more money coming in for you. I feel like in a lot of ways, this could say that you are kind of noticing certain cycles in finances, and I feel like you're taking advantage of this as well. For some of you, you could have a job that kind of more relies on like the seasons. Maybe I would say, I feel like saying it's not a seasonal job, which is very weird because you would think with that message that you would think that that would represent like seasonality or being in a seasonal position, but I do feel like you could be just in a normal job, but I feel like you could be noticing the seasons of the job. You could be noticing like when things improve and when things don't improve here with this Eight of Pentacles. So but I feel like the good thing about that is it's like you're capitalizing on it with this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles says you're paying attention to the details of like when the money comes in, when it's not, and it's like you're saving in between, so you're making your life easier with this Eight of Pentacles is what I feel. I also feel like this could just be more money coming in for you. And finally, you have this Five of Swords here. I do feel like this could be a breakup, but it feels like a breakup from the past here. Yeah, it's like I feel like you were hoping for someone to come back, or someone was hoping to come back to you with this Judgment card, and it's like a no. So I feel like somebody got a no here, or somebody is going to get a no here in this situation, and I feel like they're sad about it, but I feel like it is what it is what I feel like saying to you here, Virgo. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you gave someone a no that was like hoping to come back here. I feel like there could be sadness. For others, this is just saying you're following your inner calling. I always get this for you, Virgo. I feel like you're leaving things behind, people, places, and things. I feel like you're cutting things out here with the Five of Swords. It's like you're following your inner calling in life, which is just going to lead to abundance, success, good things. So love it, Virgo. All right, Libra. Let's see here, Libra people. Libra, you have the breathe card here, so I feel like for some of you, taking time to meditate and breathe would be a very good idea with these cards. I feel like just slowing things down for you would be a good idea as well. I don't really remember your reading. I did your reading yesterday. It was a really good reading, but I don't remember it, so I'm not so sure if that was good or not. But I feel like this is saying breathe. I feel like it would be a good time for like rest and relaxation as well. I almost feel like you're just with all the cards here, it's almost like you're waiting for something to sprout. I feel like a lot of you are I feel like a lot of you are kind of like waiting for something to open up. It's like you're waiting for something to blossom. So I feel like some of you could be at the very beginning of a process. It could be at the beginning of a relationship, a job, a business, pretty much anything with this card. You do have the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands says once you take control, you will have the whole world in your hands. It is a card of like taking your personal power back, and it is a card of kind of being empowered as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're taking your power back here. For others, it is kind of like a card of letting go of something. I always say, like every once in a while, I feel like the Two of Wands can represent feeling somewhat out of balance in between the two wands. It's like maybe some of you have not grabbed onto this front wand yet, and it's like maybe you've had to let go of something in your life from the past. It could be a relationship, and it's like you feel a little bit off balance in between, but it's like the second you grab on to something new, it's like that's when you have the whole world in your hands. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of taking control of your life here, Libra, and I feel like it's a very good thing. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're sitting in your own strength. You always get the Queen of Pentacles, Libra. To me, it's a card of like resources. I feel like you are kind of like sitting in your power here. I feel like you're feeling very empowered. I feel like you have all the resources necessary to be successful in your life as well. So love it. I love this for you, Libra. And finally, you have the Temperance card. I do feel like some of you need to be patient. I do feel like this is asking you to be patient as well. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you. It's almost like I feel like saying you're at the step before creative energy. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're about to be creating like a bunch of new beginnings. You could be creating creative projects. You could be using some sort of skill, talent, gift, or ability that you didn't know that you had, is what I feel here as well. So that's pretty interesting. But I feel pretty good about this, Libra. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what is going on for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the not for you card. I feel like some of you are just like, literally, I feel like some of you are feeling like something is not for you. So I feel like some of you, I almost feel like saying that you gave something a second chance here, and it's like you just realize it's not for you, whatever it is. It could be a relationship, business, job, whatever. And I feel like you're kind of like walking away from something here with this card. For others, I feel like you're trying to avoid something here, but I feel like this is a good thing. Like I feel like this is something that you should be avoiding here, Scorpio. So it could be a person, it could be anything, and I feel like you're just kind of like trying to avoid something that's not for you, plain and simple. So yeah, I feel like that's like a good thing in a lot of ways. For others, I feel like you're trying to avoid someone here, and again, if you're trying to avoid someone, I feel like this is I feel like this is a good card for you, Scorpio. I feel like it's saying you will be avoiding someone, plain and simple. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here, so love it. I feel like there could be a victory or success coming in for you. I also feel like this could be a really good idea. I almost feel like you're adding something up in your head. I feel like maybe you have been kind of like weighing some things, or you have been like trying to figure out if something is going to work in your life, and I feel like this is you deciding that something is going to work for you. So this could be a new relationship, it could be a business, job, could be going back to school. I'm getting like everything popping into my head here, Scorpio. So I feel like this could be almost anything coming in for you, or it could be almost anything that you're thinking about doing in your life, and I feel like you will be successful doing it. So again, I feel like this is going to be very good for you, Scorpio, and definitely some sort of victory coming in for you as well. I am getting surgery here, by the way, for some reason. So, again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I do feel like if you are getting surgery or having surgery, things will go well with this card. And finally, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, of course, is a card of self-imposed restriction. This is a really interesting card. It's like she's sitting here looking in a mirror, right? And it's like she's stuck in her reflection, but she's not stuck in real life. So I feel like for some of you, it's like saying you are not stuck. In which the Eight of Swords. Guess what the Eight of Swords says? The Eight of Swords says you are not stuck. So, Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction. You could easily set yourself free. But I feel like you are, it's kind of like maybe what you tell yourself in your head is keeping you stuck, but in reality, outside of your head, you're not stuck. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you need to set yourself free with this Eight of Swords. I always tell people to read the book Psycho-Cybernetics. It's like, in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, it's by a guy who did plastic surgery, and he found that, basically people have plastic surgery, and after plastic surgery, they feel like they are set free, right? It's like they feel like something, like maybe they had a big nose or something like that, and they feel like that was the thing that was holding them back in life. But it's like, basically what he realized is it has nothing to do with the nose, because he would look at people, he would like take, basically do surgery on their nose, remove like the tiniest little bit of nose, barely change the look of their nose at all, and they would still feel set free. They would still feel like, oh my God, I've changed so much, when really in reality they didn't change at all. So it's like, where were they trapped? They were trapped right here in their head, not out here. So I feel like some of you need to set yourself free more kind of like outside of yourself, if that makes sense. Probably not, probably doesn't make sense, but there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. All right, Sag, let's see what is going on for you, Sagittarius people. Sag, you have the clean it up card, so I feel like some of you could be cleaning. You could be kind of like fixing things in your life, I feel, with this card. I feel like you're just wrapping things up as well. You have the Seven of Cups and Page of Wands. Some of you could be like looking at things that you want to kind of clean up in your life, or you want to get rid of in a lot of ways. So I feel like some of you are trying to decide like what's important, what's not important in your life, like what people are not important, what maybe what work or what jobs are not important as well. But I feel like you have to maybe like clean up first before you can actually see what's important, what's not, is what I feel here, Sagittarius. Next, you have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups, of course, is a card of being spoiled for choice. I always say, like, some of these cups have snakes inside of them, or in dangerous things. Some of these cups are full of things that are worth it. So really, I feel like this is saying just pick one cup to focus on, one thing that you want to achieve in your life, one thing that you want to have, and make it happen and get rid of the rest. And don't worry about the rest here with this Seven of Cups card. I feel like for some reason, I feel like there's a cup, or there could be like multiple things that you're focusing on, right, Sagittarius? But I feel like there's like one thing that pretty much is guaranteed to level you up in life or to lead to some sort of improvement. It could be like literally, it could be like working out is always a good idea. It could be like cleaning your room. It could be like cleaning your house with that clean it up card. It could be something, but I feel like it's like a small thing, but I feel like it's like a ladder. I feel like it leads to major improvements. So I feel like this is saying like there could be a lot of distractions going on. There could be a lot of things that seem important that really are not. And I feel like it's saying like once you start one little tiny improvement, it's going to lead to much bigger improvements in your life. Page of Wands, card of freedom. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of freedom in just small improvements in your life. Like I always say, I always get comments from people, and I'm not picking on anybody, I'm trying to help here, but I always get comments from people who always give me the list of their major problems in life. And you know what the thing about major problems is I always tell people, like, yes, I totally understand having things to worry about, but what does worrying do? Does worrying actually do anything for you? The answer is no. I feel like people, like, I don't even know how to verbalize it, right? But people always come to me and they're always like, oh, my uncle crashed into my car, now he's suing me, and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, that sucks. But it's like sitting there and worrying about it doesn't actually fix the problem, doesn't actually solve the problem. Not only that, that's like a long-term problem, right? That is something that could take a very long time to settle and deal with. So it's like, is that something you should be focusing on today? Probably not. Is that something you should be focusing on at all? No, probably not. I feel like that Seven of Cups is saying there are things that you should not be focusing on, plain and simple. And I feel like this Page of Wands is saying once you focus on what's important or some sort of small improvement, that's where the success will be coming in for you, Sagittarius. Plain and simple. There you go. Love it. Thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people. And Capricorn, you have the Between Two Worlds card. Love it. One of my favorite cards in this deck. So I feel like some of you are kind of like in the in-between right now. I feel like some of you are just kind of like trying to heal from a tower moment. You even have the tower here. But this is like one big, long tower moment. I feel like for a lot of you, Capricorn people, you've just been kind of like rebuilding after a major tower moment that you've been experiencing for quite a long time. Yeah, you have the Chopwood card. I feel like there's like not much you can do. It's almost like, you've experienced the tower has fallen, and it's like maybe you can't really rebuild, but maybe you could collect resources to rebuild the tower. So maybe you're like chopping wood to be able to do that. The Chopwood card to me also says if you are feeling restless because things are not moving forward in your life, the Chopwood card to me says like find something to focus on, find some sort of activity or something to do. Next, you have the Seven of Wands here, Capricorn. So I feel like for some of you, you have just kind of like taken some time to maybe retreat with this Seven of Wands. That's kind of a weird word to get for this card, but that's what I'm getting. So I feel like for some of you, you've taken like a step back and maybe you've put yourself in a position where you are protected in life. But I do feel like this was very necessary. For others, I feel like you're just committing. It's funny. She's like inside of a bubble here. It's like outside of it is kind of like gross, right? Inside of it is really beautiful. So it's like maybe you've protected yourself. Maybe things outside of you are not going so great. But maybe in your own little bubble, things are kind of like improving. I feel like you could expand this bubble. I feel like you could expand the happiness, the greatness, things like that on this card. And I feel like it'll lead to, good things for you. Next, you have the Tower here. I want to clarify this. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold here, Capricorn. I feel like things have, definitely could be a financial tower moment for a lot of you. Could be some other type of tower moment, like loss of a job, loss of a relationship, pretty much anything. But it's like, look, I always say, Five of Pentacles is a card of sanctuary. I don't care what anybody says. Look, there's a key with the keyhole right here. It's like this represents the fact that she's crying outside, but she could easily go inside and be protected. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to find your sanctuary here, Capricorn. So what is it? Knight of Wands, doing something spontaneous, doing something new, following your heart, following your bliss is what I'd say here for you, Capricorn. And not kind of following convention with that Tower card. The Tower card is a great card. I like the Tower card, I should say, Capricorn, but it does, like I said the other night, represents a Tower of Babel. It kind of says that things that are conventional, when too many people do something like get a job, then it makes it not special and it loses value. It creates a tower moment. It creates an oversupply and things kind of collapse. That's almost what I feel like for you, Capricorn. And I feel like this Knight of Wands is saying there is something that will never collapse, and that is your passion, your desire for something. And I feel like a lot of you Capricorn people need to follow your desire. Makes perfect sense to me. All the Capricorn energy, that we've been having, Capricorn is kind of like the sign of like that supports government, right? And like who likes government, right? Nobody likes rules, right? So I feel like a lot of you have been kind of like breaking away from rules, or breaking away from feeling restricted, or trying to remove restrictions, wanting more freedom, wanting more spontaneous energy here, Capricorn. So love it. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see here, Aquarius, what is going on for you? Aquarius, you have the Blessed card. Love it. So I feel like there are blessings coming in for you. I feel like there's happiness coming in for you as well with this card. I feel like for a lot of you, just like a wish. That's really all I'm getting here for you, Aquarius. I feel like there's something you wish for, something you want coming into your life. Next, you have the Four of Wands here, so marriage. Really, I feel like some of you could either be walking away from a marriage. I'm getting fire as well, so I feel like it could be from a fire sign for some of you. Or I feel like you could be kind of like looking for the right type of relationship. I always say Eight of Cups to me is not a bad card. To me, it is a card of walking away, but it's a good card of walking away. It says you are walking towards fulfillment. You are walking towards happiness. The next step from the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups. Total fulfillment. It's like you are walking away from a lack of fulfillment here. So I feel like you're moving towards happiness, celebrations, like more freedom in your life here, Aquarius. Yep, this is you right here, King of Swords, with all that wisdom. Love it. You have the Hangman as well. I would say don't hold yourself back. I feel like a lot of you know that something is going to lead to more happiness in your life. I feel like you just have to get up and move towards it right now with the Hangman card. For others, I feel like this is saying that you've gained a new perspective on life in general. And again, maybe that's why you're walking away from a relationship in the first place. The Eight of Cups could say that's like maybe you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to have fun. And you're just like, why would I want to be with this person? You gain the perspective, you're walking away. For others, same thing with a job as well. It's like maybe you could be in a job and maybe your boss is just a jerk. Maybe you're just like, why do I need to work here? I really don't. I could have something else. So I feel like it's almost like I feel like you're moving more towards a playful energy. I feel like you're moving more towards that type of fulfillment where you're just feeling more happy. You are feeling more like you have more reasons to be joyful. All those things in your life, Aquarius. So love it, Aquarius. Pretty simple. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Let's see what's coming in for you. Love it, Pisces. Poised card here. I feel like you are about to stand out big time here, Pisces. Your whole weekly reading for next week was amazing again, and there was a lot of stuff about standing out, getting attention. Pretty sure you had the sun as well in that reading, so a lot of happiness and a lot of attention coming in for you. I feel like you're getting ready for greatness here. Yeah, definitely some sort of major change coming in for you. I feel like this is faster results, Pisces. I feel like for many years, if you've been working on a business or even in relationships as well, it's like progress has probably been extremely, extremely slow for you. And to me, this says now things are speeding up. Things are about to get faster for you, Pisces. And I feel like you're about to get a lot of attention as well. Next, you have the Two of Swords here, Pisces. Not really sure why. Knight of Cups. So this is about like needing to make a decision. I feel like you need to trust your intuition. This to me says that there could be like a knight in shining armor coming in for you here with the Knight of Cups. Definitely could be another water sign coming in for you, Pisces. And look, you have the Lovers as well here. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you. But Two of Swords is saying like a decision needs to be made. I feel like you need to make a decision as far as love is concerned. I feel like this has come up for you quite a bit here, Pisces. It's almost like you need to decide whether to start it or not. It's almost like you need to decide whether you want love or don't for some of you. That's not going to be true for all of you. For others, I feel like this is just saying that after a breakup, after difficulties, like the right person is coming in for you with that Knight of Cups. And finally, you have the Lovers, and I clarified that with the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're planting seeds with true love. So I feel like there could be true love coming in for you here. For others of you, I feel like this could be you working on something that you do love as far as work or business is concerned. And I feel like it's just something that, is like a labor of love for you. Six of Pentacles says, is like planting seeds. It says you're getting started on something that you do love and you will be very successful because of it. I feel like that, like for pretty much everybody, I feel like that's true right now, especially with the astrology we have going on. But mainly for Capricorn and Pisces, I feel like heart-based business is where it's at for you, Pisces, in Pisces specifically as well. You Pisces, if there is something that feels right in your heart, then I would do it as far as work or business is concerned. Maybe it seems like it won't make a lot of money right now, but you bet your ass, Pisces, that in the future you will be making a lot of money because it's like you're following your heart. You're not listening to other, background noise. Let's put it that way. But that's what I have for you, Pisces. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. And we're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to shuffle this deck here, and we are going to do a pick a card. This deck is so stiff. It's brand spanking new deck, and I've already shuffled it quite a bit, but it is very, very stiff. So let's see here. 1, 2, and 3 people. And let's do like 2 more shuffles here. And we'll get this going. 1 and 2. And here we go. Also, after this pick a card, we're going to be doing a collective thank you to J Moss, just so everybody knows. But let's see here what we have. If you pick card number 1, you have the 2 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Could be love, definitely coming in for you. If you pick card number 1, could be a perfect match with that 2 of Cups. Could be a water sign with the Page of Cups as well. So I feel like this could be love coming in for you. A lot of if it's not love, I feel like this is just happiness. It's like something making you happy. If you pick card number 2, what do you know? Love, Ace of Cups, and the Magician. You have attracted love into your life. This came up a lot tonight, which is so weird. But I feel like this is saying your happiness is what's going to attract things into your life with the Magician. So I feel like you need to keep it positive with these 2 cards. Keep it positive, keep it happy, and you'll be attracting things much faster into your life. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Hermit and the Temperance card. Just being stuck inside is what I'd say here. So because of the current virus situation, we're all in hermit mode. We're all stuck inside. Temperance is just saying be patient and things will be more free. So that's that. So thank you again, everybody. Really appreciate it. And now we're going to do a collective thank you to J Moss. So let's do a collective for everyone that's here in the collective. Let's see. And all right. If you pick card, for the collective, I keep doing this. We have the Strength card and the Ace of Wands. Love it. I feel like some of you want something new. I feel like saying you are very, very close to a new beginning here for this collective. I feel like, especially if you're thinking about putting work into a creative project or a business or something like that, I feel like it's like you're very, very close to starting something that's going to be very good for you. I feel like you just have to be a little bit more patient with this Strength card, and I feel like things will go well. Same thing in love as well. I feel like love is coming, but again, I feel like you have to be patient. Next, Hangman, patience, right? And the Six of Swords. It's like I feel like some things need to be cleared up here before you can have exactly what you want. Could be love as well, or it could be some sort of new beginning. It's like some things need to be finished up. I feel like some things need to be cleared up before you can actually have what you want, but you're going in the right direction with this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords says things are improving. Things are going in the right direction, and you are moving on to calmer waters, but it's like you're just not quite there yet with these 2 cards. But I feel like you just have to keep moving forward. And finally, for the collective, we have the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you just have to pick the new path. Definitely, like I said, could be love coming in for you. Could also just be happiness. The Lovers is about letting something die from the past. I always say, like on most Lovers cards, it's like there's the tree that's alive, right? And then there's the tree that's dead. And it kind of says that with the Lovers, it's like sometimes we have to step away from something that is not good for us or that no longer serves us so that we can have something great. So I feel like these two cards are kind of like saying you need to step away from something. Yeah, look at this. Boom. If you step away, you will have very quick success. Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands as well. Very quick success with the Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles, success, an offer that you've been hoping for. So I do feel that for some of you might have to move, or you might have to travel or have some sort of new beginning with that Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Popping into my head, Eight of Wands can represent movement or quick movement. So it might say like maybe you have to move for a job, and maybe that's what will improve your finances, or maybe that's what will bring love into your life is moving or making some sort of change. But I do feel like some sort of change will lead to success. So love it. So thank you everybody again, really appreciate it. Huge thank you to Jay Moss again for the collective. But we are going to answer questions now, and of course super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Allie, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Cards, got work this coming week, please. King of Wands, I feel like things will go very well for you here. And the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords maybe was like hoping to spend more time at home or something like that, but I feel like things will go well. King of Wands is like working. It is like putting your energy into something, so I feel like you'll be working, but I feel like it'll be fine. Allie, again, thank you. Oh, no, I think you say, Allie, I think you super chatted twice. So, Allie, if you have a second question, definitely let me know. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I do well in the upcoming work project? Definitely. Two Wands. Two Wands says take the lead, but Two Wands is definitely a card of success, Vanessa, and a card of good things. Queen of Pentacles, love it. Queen of Pentacles is like you sitting pretty. You know, it's basically doing very well and gathering a lot of resources. So, yes, definitely is what I'd say to you. And thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Assimilation, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does the ancestors approve of me marrying him? Yes, definitely. 10 of Cups. So, yes, for sure. 10 of Cups is, happy home, happy family. It's fortune after difficulty. So, yes, definitely, for sure. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Loretta, if you have a question, definitely let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Winnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the rest of the day. You have the Three of Swords. What's this about, Winnie? And the Empress. I feel like you're very attractive at this time as well, Winnie. I feel like you could be attracting things that you desire into your life with this card as well. But the Three of Swords could just say, take care of yourself today. Drink plenty of water. Get plenty of rest. All that other boring stuff. But the Empress is good. Definitely a card of abundance and success for you. So I like that. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will there be any issues in future if I fill this form? High Priestess, trust your intuition, and you have the Death card as well. I would say no. So yeah, I would say no with these cards. I would trust your intuition, but I would say no with those cards there. Karen, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I start the job this summer? Yep, definitely is what I would say here. So, yep, Six of Pentacles, definitely, yes, for sure, is what I'd say there. Plain and simple. All right, hold on one second. I have to check PayPal because I always forget. So that's that. Sarah, thank you for the super chat that you just sent through PayPal. Sarah, if you could just type in your question down below. That would be great. Veronica Jackson, thank you for the super chat. You say, I keep seeing my birthday everywhere. Means happy birthday. I don't really feel like it means anything, honestly, but you have these Wands cards here. The Page of Wands, like about freedom. It could say that like there's more freedom coming in for you after your birthday or around your birthday. Seven of Wands, like a card of conviction or your beliefs. So it could represent some sort of change in your beliefs, like around the time of your birthday is kind of what I feel here. Sarah, thank you again for the super chat. You say, can I please have some guidance? I'm at a crossroads. I'm not sure how to super chat. Close enough. You have the Tower and the Five of Pentacles here. Nine of Wands. This could represent like rebuilding. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. The Nine of Wands is like not wanting to give up on something. The Star says shine your inner light here. This could represent like having a Tower moment. Five of Pentacles, obviously Tower moments suck, right? So Five of Pentacles is sadness. Nine of Wands is kind of like the card of experimenting to rebuild after some sort of loss or some sort of Tower moment. You have the Star here and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like there's a choice to be made. To me, the Chariot says pick the new choice. The Star says like the choice to make on the inside here. Yeah, King of Cups. If this is about love, I would say this is new love. If this is not about love, I would just say move towards what makes you happy. I said that a bunch of times tonight, but it's like keeps coming up here. The Star says that you need to let something out, basically, or you need to let something shine. And the Chariot is a victory. King of Cups, definitely a change coming in for you here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Pay attention to the details here, Sarah. But I feel like you'll be successful. So I definitely like it. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the week. You have the Five of Swords here. Feeling isolated, right? And King of Swords. I want to clarify it, but it's basically the same thing. Feeling isolated, feeling alone, maybe because of the isolation. And will I end up with my person? Intuitively, I feel at some point. Is that crazy? Advice, please. Four of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Swords. It's like some sort of decision needs to be made here. Six of Wands, I would say yes, even with the Two of Swords. I mean, these two cards say, this card here says trust your intuition. Four of Pentacles is kind of just like a yes, because it's like a card of like something solid, right? And the Six of Wands, success. So yes, is what I'd say to you. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Will I be able to move next Friday? Four Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, definitely. Some sort of victory. Ace of Swords can be movement as well. So, yes, definitely. I am Pisces. Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Am I meant to be a spiritual YouTuber? I would say, this would actually say no, weirdly enough. But I would say that, like, the Eight of Swords just says to me that you'd be limiting yourself. So I would say don't limit yourself at this time. I feel like maybe there's more. Maybe there's something else that you want to be or do. Maybe there's something different. Yeah, I would say no. I feel like there's something else for you. Maybe something you're afraid to let out, or maybe something you're afraid to share with the moon card, but I would let it out. Elaine Tat, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for the rest of April and May. You have the Seven of Swords here and the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work. Seven of Swords is kind of like the card of being alone, right? It is a card of a lone wolf. It can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but really at this time it is kind of just being alone. So I feel like you're feeling isolated. Knight of Pentacles is like working hard. So I feel like you could be working towards a goal or working towards something you want. I feel like you'll be successful. Yeah, same card, Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're moving towards financial independence. Love it. Samantha Green, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Guidance on dealing with a staff who's not so nice. You have the Page of Pentacles here and the Knight of Wands. This would definitely say, like, be assertive, like assert yourself. The Page of Pentacles is kind of like a card of ignoring it, though, because Page of Pentacles is like a card that says, don't even worry about it. Page of Pentacles is like anxiety, but it's like getting good news. So I wouldn't even, like, put your energy into it, is what I'd say to you. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What can I expect in the next 3 months, money-wise? You have the Eight of Cups, Four Wands, more freedom, more financial freedom coming in for you. Knight of Cups, what do you want, is what I'd say to you, Loretta. The Knight of Cups says you can have whatever you want. That's why I asked the question. The Knight of Cups is like a card of manifestation, even though it's not. It's like a card of dreaming. But it says you could manifest your financial dreams here on Earth. So it kind of says, like, the sky's the limit. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves you. The Four Wands, more freedom. So I feel like more financial freedom coming in for you. I love it, Loretta. That's really good. Yeah, Knight of Swords. I feel like you're charging towards something. Definitely wanting changes. Knight of Swords to me is like a good card, bad card type situation. It's like good because it says there are improvements coming in for you, but it's kind of like also like a little bit challenging because it says like don't rush. It's like you want things to change faster than they're actually going to change, but still a good card. Steven, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what's going on in JC's head? Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, fulfillment, wishes. This could be good for you, Steven. The Ten of Pentacles is a really good love card, by the way. So if you're hoping that this is like a love situation, You have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the best love card in the deck as far as I'm concerned, and the Nine of Cups, which is a wish or fulfillment. So yeah, I love it. You have really good cards here, Steven. The Wheel of Fortune, like a return to your life. So this could be like some sort of return. Definitely very successful. So I like that. That looks good. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is Orlando mad I won't date him? Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like waiting, is what I'd say to you. Queen of Wands, finding you attractive. So yeah, I wouldn't say mad, but definitely waiting. So yes. April, thank you so much. You say sending support to you in the pond. Taco break. Water break. I need some pond water here, people. So let's start chugging. There we go. Much better. All right. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So if I have not answered your question, feel free to type your question in down below, and I will answer your questions. TCAT, hello, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, let me just fix something real quick here again. Work and love cards for the next month or so. For work, love it. You have the Sun and you have the World. Amazing. So a lot of happiness. Probably reaching goals or achieving things at work. So I like this. Definitely success. And for love, you have the Emperor and the Six of Cups. Love it. Definitely could be love coming in for you. Could be an Aries coming in for you. Someone, but I feel like saying it's like someone who has a plan is what's popping into my head. So it could just be someone who's like very disciplined, very successful. Yeah, definitely someone who wants to work on a team. Three of Pentacles is teamwork to me. And it's very good for love because it says that you will be kind of like finding someone who wants to work on a team with you. MMMQQ, hello. I've been rejected from so many jobs. Will I get a big break soon? I know I would be an amazing asset to many companies. I would say yes. I feel like you will. Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands coming to the end of a long, difficult journey. So yes, I definitely feel like there's work coming in for you. Pink Bubble, why is Nicole C spying on me? Knight of Pentacles, or King of Pentacles, I mean. King of Pentacles is like a card of being, it can be a card of like being nosy and skeptical, so I feel like they're just nosy and skeptical with that card. Gandalf, a card for me, my crush. Three of Cups, celebration, happiness. It's like this is what you're hoping for. I feel like it could happen. So that's that. Libra, Sun from Okla. You have the Devil. This could represent like cutting out toxic energy in love, so that's what I would do here. The Fool, I would take some sort of leap of faith and work as well. Honey Orc, hello. Thank you. You have the Five of Wands. Get out of your head. You have the Justice card. Could be a Libra coming in for you here. Five of Cups. A lot of these cards will like walk away. Could just be your current situation. Queen of Cups could be someone who's very kind, caring, nurturing. I feel these two cards here, Justice, probably someone who's very balanced. To me, the Justice card is like someone who puts energy in and they get a certain amount of energy out. And the Queen of Cups is someone who's like very kind, caring, nurturing, probably like a family type person. Yeah, someone with a lot of values, I would say, with the Hierophant. The Hierophant just can represent like morals and values. So I feel like it's someone who has a lot of values as well. I feel like it could be either like an earth sign or like earth or fire stand out to me there. So that's nice. Kiara, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, anything good coming my way? It's been way too long now. I hear you. You have the Ten of Swords here, Kiara. Seven of Pentacles. I would say slowly but surely. Again, Seven of Pentacles, card of growth. And it's like waiting for a harvest, but it is a card of delayed results. It says the results have been delayed. So I would say yes, but like in the future. Yeah, Judgment card as well. Like hoping for a rebirth of the situation. So yeah, but maybe still some like delays basically. Four Swords, recovery. I feel like you're going through recovery. So, but I would say yes, definitely. Kiara, I feel like good things are kind of coming in for you. Maisie, hello. You say thank you for the super chat. You say cards for the next week. You have the Ace of Wands here and the Eight of Pentacles. Work, pretty straightforward work energy, putting in the work, being successful. So, really good cards is what I would say here. But this could represent just like some sort of new beginning at work or some sort of positive change at work as well, Maisie. But again, overall, very positive. Libra Sun from Okla, thank you for the kind words. Libra, Sun, Leo, Moon, hello. Is James going to reach out to me soon? I feel like you would have to reach out to them, so I'd say no. Six of Swords, like, moving on. The Fool says, like, you would have to be the one to take action, so I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. Jackie, what do I need to know about the person of interest? Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, like, says focus on fun, number one. It says focus on, like, having fun with this person. And but the Ten of Pentacles, really good card. Could be love. So that's what I'd say there. Piscean Priestess, I would say no if I'm being honest with you. Three of Swords is a no. Page of Swords, that could be you spying on them. So I would say no. I'm a Pisces. I know the Pisces game. That's what I'll say there. Loretta, hello. For my question, any suggestions for meditation? Seven of Wands, Six of Cups. I feel like you should be, like, thinking about like meditating on things that make you happy, is what this says. Seven of Wands could be, like, find a nice quiet place, basically. Six of Cups is, like, happiness. It's a card of innocence and, like, focusing on things that make you happy. So that's what I would meditate on. Lori, you have the Ace of Pentacles, some sort of good offer coming in for you. Lucy, you have the Ten of Swords. Like, moving on this week, I feel. Chuck, how do the people at my new job feel about me? Strong. I feel like they feel like you're strong, Chuck. I like it. Vanessa, I dreamt of a ex-BF last night, and I see his name all over today. Any thoughts on this, Chris? Eight of Cups, looking too deeply into this. This is what I would say to you. Nine of Pentacles, being single. I don't know, I feel like this happens to all of us. It's like we immediately jump to thinking that it means something when it doesn't. Eight of Cups says don't go down a rabbit hole. Nine of Pentacles, they're probably too independent with that card. Space, what can I expect for the end of the year? Eight of Swords, setting yourself free. Definitely, I actually like this for you. Normally I would say Eight of Swords is being stuck, but Four of Wands is freedom. It is celebration, but it's because you are free. So it's almost like you're setting yourself free from restriction. Leo rising, is Richard the one for me? Three of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like you should give him a chance, is what I'd say here. Three of Pentacles says they're willing to put the work in. So, yes, for sure. Joni says Pisces people are the best. Yeah, Pisces is number one. Alex got a new promotion at work. Will it go over well? What are you saying? Will it all go well, and will I get a pay raise? I would say yeah. I feel like it'll go pretty well, even with the tower. Tower could just be a surprise. GT4 Ziggy, whatever your name is, you say, will my relationship status change before the end of the year? Ace of Swords, King of Wands, yes. I like this. Ace of Swords is like some sort of victory or success. King of Wands, I just feel like is you. So I would say yes with those cards. Scott, feel free to type in your question. Scott, the chat moves way too fast for me to keep up with it. So toss it in there again, and I will try to catch it. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Again, really appreciate it. You say, card for legal matters, X is being aggressive. The world is like a change. King of Pentacles, I wouldn't worry about it. King of Pentacles is a change. King of Pentacles is like permanent as well. And so, you know, I feel like things will be fine for you here, Mispa. Yeah, don't rush to judgment here with this card. Kara, is Jenny on my side or the Virgo side? Virgo, literally, Virgo, Hermit. So I would say the Virgo side for sure. Ashley, can you tell me how does Sagittarius feel about me? Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups. It's like they're not giving up on the situation here. I feel like they want to make a love offer. Spiffy, will I find a new job in love soon? It's been very difficult. I would say yes, new love. Two of Cups, perfect match. Knight of Wands, I feel like for a job, I feel like you need to do something you'll enjoy with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands to me is very, very specific, the way that I read tarot. To me, the Knight of Wands says you need to do something that you enjoy, not just a job. Like something that brings fulfillment, you know, something more. Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Keep half or let it all go. Five of Wands. I feel like letting it go would just lead to freedom. Five of Wands is fighting, you know? So it's like, you know, do you want to keep fighting over this, or should you just let it go and have a new beginning? Page of Pentacles. So I would just say have the new beginning is what I'd say to you. Like, move on. Let it go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Queen of Cups. Change. You know, that's the thing that kills me about divorce. Is it's like you might as well get rid of all your shit. It's like you're gonna take all that energy with you into something new. It's like, to me, I would just let it die, everything, right? Put it in a pile and burn it. That's what I say. Get rid of it. It's like everybody's always like, oh, this is mine. This is my TV. This is mine. You know, keep it all. Take it, right? Leave me alone. That's what I'd say there. So goodbye. Good riddance. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, who's coming towards me in love in their actions? Could be Libra. Very balanced. Someone's charging into your life. This to me is just very bold energy. This is more fire energy to me here, Lonnie. I feel like I always say fire, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Or maybe earth, but this to me is like very fiery energy. If they're not a fire sign, they have a lot of fire in their chart. This to me is someone who's bold enough to approach you with the Eight of Wands. And the Justice card says they're like willing to put the work in. So that's what I'd say there. I love it. Loretta, thank you for the super chat. Will I be recognized for a project at work? Nine of Swords, get out of your head. The Hierophant, I would say yes. Hierophant is literally like being recognized by the people, by your boss. So I would say yes. And you say, how do they feel about me? You have the Temperance card and the Page of Wands. I feel like you're like off to a good start, is what I'd say here. Temperance, card of patience. So it basically says you will find out how they feel about you. And the Page of Wands just says be patient at this time. I mean, the Page of Wands is like off to a good start. So I feel like they feel good about you. Like you're a hard worker. Ten of Wands. Poppy, how does Dylan R feel about me? Devil. This is very toxic energy, is what I'd say. So toxic. I don't like this, is what I'd say to you. Scott, will I receive the perfect job offer this month? Two cups. I mean, the Lovers. Yes, definitely. Seven of Pentacles. It's like you've been waiting for a long time. The Lovers definitely says yes. It could be next month, is what I'd say here. Like Lovers definitely says yes, but the Seven of Pentacles is delayed results. So I feel like you will get the perfect job offer, but maybe not just this second. Joni, what's up with Steve? Wheel of Fortune. I feel like he's having like a change in luck. It's like this is a change in the way that he sees life. Wheel of Fortune is pretty heavy energy. Wheel of Fortune is a good card, but it has like a dark side to it as well. I mean, it is karma, and it can be a very heavy card. It can be one of those things where it's like we realize our personal vision for our life, or we realize like the direction we want to go in our lives, and it could totally change. So I feel like there's a major change going on for Steve, is what I'd say to you. All right. Scott, thank you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Samantha, hello. Thank you for being here. All right. I will answer like one more question or so, or, who knows? That always ends up being 10, and then I'm going to take off. So let's do this right here. All right. Maybe if anybody has a question, maybe I will answer it if it shows up. A J.R. Raven, there you go. Chariot, victory. I feel like there could be a victory coming in for you here, J.R. Raven. So I would say yes, for sure. Ashley, I would definitely say yes. I mean, why wait? I always tell people, my feelings about the law of attraction, like I talk about the law of attraction a lot. Do I believe in the law of attraction? I don't really know, but to me, it's free. Right? It doesn't cost any money to do the law of attraction. It's something free that I can do, and it makes me feel more positive as well. So it's like, why not, right? It's like whether it works or doesn't really matter to me, as long as it makes me feel more positive. It's just like the thing with affirmations. People are always like, do affirmations really work? I'm like, well, maybe it's not like magical. Maybe it's not some crazy magical law of attraction thing, but maybe it's like the way it makes you think. So I would say if it changes the way you think, then yes, definitely. For sure. That's what I'd say there. Samantha, card for me. Queen of Pentacles, increase in your resources, I feel here. Gemma, are they going to pass the $2,000? I feel like they could pass the $2,000 emergency fund. I wouldn't count on it. I don't like the Capricorn energy. We still have the Capricorn energy. It's government. It's a breakdown of government. We've already seen a ton of problems with this whole stimulus package and all this other stuff. It's just going to be, it's $2,000. It's twice the amount. It's going to be twice the problems. So, that's what I'd say there. So, yes, but it's probably going to be twice the problems, basically, is what I'd say there. Government. Government ruins everything it touches, people. That's what I wish people would realize. We don't need them. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. Does Pisces want a relationship with me? I would say no with this Five of Swords. Pisces, yeah, I would say closed off energy at this point with those cards. Gareth, hello. Thank you for being here. Is Jake still working in spite of COVID? He is working every single day, except for weekends, of course. So, yeah, he still has to work even with the COVID situation. Lettuce Pork, what is up? Hello. You say, does the Aquarius girl and Jonathan on my side? Yeah, I would say yes. So, yes, for sure. Sandy, I totally agree. Exactly. I agree with you, Sandy. All right, I'm going to cut this off here, people, except I'm going to pull a card for Queen Leo. Queen Leo, you say, can I get a card for the week? Thank you. You have the Five of Cups here on the star. Like some sort of wish after sadness is what I'd say here. So I would say yes, definitely with this card. some sort of wish, I feel like, coming in for you, or if like fulfillment. But thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to come back for that, and that'll be that. So thank you, everybody, and have a good night. Ninja, you have the Nine of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, a wish, so yes, definitely. Gareth, I would say you could attract him into your life, just so you know. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night. All right.